How's it going, guys? Bringer Platoon here, and welcome back to another little fun game in World of Tanks Xbox One Edition. Today we're going to be trying the new Monster Tank mode, Awakened mode, whatever the hell you want to call it, and whatever it is actually called. Monster Mash, yes. It came to me in a dream. Anyway, today I will be joining my friend Steve, aka Happy Bunny, and we're going to clear the field of all the scrubs that are also playing Awakened Monster Tanks. A lot of people like to play the Gornich for its gun. I don't know why, but yeah. Some people like the Gornich because they can bounce shells off of it. On side scraping. Yeah. Grim Graveyard is a much better map to play on for these tanks, just simply because Himmelsdorf is like a hell of a lot. I'm just showing Steve my fucking flamethrower right now, and I underestimated this tank. I thought it was ass. Well, it is. Well, let's be honest. It is ass. In the standard game, the Kaiju OI is absolute. But like, look at the flamethrower. Its penetration is 500. Okay, and you get 4 damage per hit, and you can fire it in little 3-round bursts every 0.32 seconds. Absolutely hilarious. And look what I can do to this fucking Gornich. Just chilling out in the open. Bam. 447. Oh, also all the tanks have like times 10 of their normal health. Or something crazy like that. I don't know. I'm sure times 10 is too big of a number. But, yeah. All the gun stats change as well as your ammunition, as you can see from the fucking flamethrower I just emitted from my tank a few seconds ago. But the weak spots don't change on every tank. That they do not. Except for, like, the Revenant. No, not the Revenant. The Spectre, the quote-unquote default stock tank that Wargaming gives you for every Halloween event. That thing has 600 millimeters of side armor on it. 600! Well, I say side armor, but I really mean, like, track armor, so don't shoot it in the tracks. It's absolutely hilarious when you bounce off that thing with a very high caliber gun. It's retarded, but it's what it's good to do, or good, well, what it's good for, and it's very fast. It picks up speed very quickly. As you can see, the Fangala likes to bounce up in the air for some unknown reason. I don't know what kind of advantage that provides people with, but yeah, it bounces up in the air, and these guys are just kind of going to let me just tee off on them. I don't know what that guy's entire plan was, but I'm just going down the one line, seeing what I can easily snipe at with this awesome 260 millimeter pen gun, and like. I'm going right through the Gornich's turret in this tank. And all the Awakened tanks are, for some reason, buffed to tier 9, just to make them all, like, quote-unquote the same. Some tanks, I guess I should just list off things that I know. The Inferno tank, it comes back to life 3 times, I believe. And it has the same HP every single time, from what I could tell. You get 1200 HP, and then you die, and then you come back to life 3 times, or 2 more times, I should say. It counts as a life when you die the first time. And the Revenant likes to stay, not the Revenant, or is it the Revenant? I think it is the Revenant. It stays undetected throughout the entirety of the match. So True Vision, let's go back to True Vision, as terrifying that may be. It basically makes you impossible to detect. Like, imagine seeing a tank just driving out in the open in True Vision without being detected, without having the outline. That's what the Revenant specialty is, but all the time. So, it doesn't matter how close you are to somebody, if you're firing at them, they won't be able to see an outline on your tank. They'll be able to see where the shot came from, but not who fired it. So, yeah. It's very, unless you're actually looking at the tank. But as you can see, I'm putting a few shots into these dead tanks. I think he's one of them. And then I'm like, oh, okay, he shot right behind me, so I'm going to go ahead. And I'm going to look directly at him. And bam! put a free shot into him for 370 HP, and his shots are doing what to me? Like 100 damage per? That's unfortunate, pal. And you know what else is unfortunate? The fact that I have a fucking flamethrower on my tank. So, we're gonna go right up to his face and light his ass on fire multiple times. It'll be great. Wait for it. One more pen. Oh, we're getting this started right, a little bit early. That's fine. Oh, yeah. Yeah, just like imagine fire all the time. Oh, my sweet Jesus, yes. I don't know why you do some damage sometimes and none other times, but it seems to work flawlessly on this guy right now. And it says he's dead, but there's still damage ticking off of his tank, so I don't know what kind of glitch that was. Also, I have been kicked out of this game mode. Stupid Fangala tank! This keeps bouncing up in the air! I'm gonna wait for him to bounce up and then fucking miss, because I fired too early. Or, too late, I think. Yeah, too late. But, yeah, this game mode's fun, and it does net you, despite what the website says, times 2 crew boosts for whatever crew you want to use for each of the tanks, because it doesn't matter what nationality the crew is. You can put your Chinese crew in the American Lycan, the British Inferno, the British Bellerophon, the Russian Goranich. It's very weird, but I like the way they set that up, because that doesn't limit you to playing one tank for the event. So that's very cool. And once again, we have another Revenant, who for some reason they dictated as a tank destroyer, because it's a medium tank otherwise, and it's weird. I don't know what all of the special abilities are. The Lycan gets increased speed and maneuverability when it's fully reloaded. The Wraith gets back whatever health, or whatever damage it deals out on an enemy, back as health. I think that's pretty cool. Oh, the Goranich actually has a healing factor like Wolverine. So, if you just stop taking damage, you will eventually heal to full health. It's constantly healing itself. So, that's pretty cool, but only in increments of 5 at a time. And look at the work I'm fucking doing with this flamethrower. It's so funny. And it's a blue flame, which makes it all the more cool. So, it's such a fun little mode. But if you get a shit team, or you can't hit anything because everything is specters, then, yeah, it kind of sucks ass. But if you put on, you know, in addition to already getting ×2 crew boost, and you put on more time, like what I did as ×4 crew boost, just to get another skill on my Chinese crew, because I only have like 4 or 5 skills on there, and that's not that great. But, yeah, training your crew for this mode works like a charm, and it's kind of fun. As long as you have the right tanks to play, obviously. And since this mode only comes around once every, well, I guess 3 or 4 days out of the year, I figured I might as well just do a double feature of it. Same map, different tanks. Well, I'm not in a different tank, but my friend is. He's in a Wraith instead of the Goranich, I think is what he was driving the previous game. I have already forgotten my own gameplay. Oh well. Moving on. So you can see they have 4 Infernos. No, 3 Infernos. 4? 3 Infernos. Okay. And then the rest of them are Spectres and a Dragon tank. I don't know what the Dragon is capable of doing. Oh, that's right. It can use portals on the map. So that's cool. Like if there's a portal at E5, then you can use that to teleport to J1. It's some of the abilities are kind of useless, but they're just to mix up the tanks and make people try different ones for this mode. And yeah, it's unfortunate that some of them are kind of lackluster, but it is what it is. The Spectre, or the there's the Dragon. Well done. Way to spot me and then not pen me. Good on you, pal. Yep. But everyone gets increased HP. I already said that before. We're going to come across a problem when when we collectively as a team, Steve and I, face those not Dragons. I keep wanting to say Dragon for some reason. When we come across those Inferno tanks, you'll see them come back to life like 2 or 3 times during the match. I don't know what alpha gun they have, but I know that I can bounce their shots off my turret for some reason. Must not have very good pen, or can I bounce them off my turret? I don't remember. Doesn't really matter in this game mode, but yeah, 1200 HP, and then they come back 3 times, or 2 times after that, for a total of 3600 HP. So, it's a pretty good skill, actually, because if you get anything damaged on your tank, you wouldn't waste a repair kit or a med kit on it, just because you would save that for your last life. Or at least that's what I would do, just to throw people off. I try to get a free pen there. I don't know... Oh, the Inferno boosts into you. Like, they use their own tanks as a fucking battering ram. And that's why it's good that they come back, like, twice. Because if they can ram you for 800 damage and you only have 1 life, then they can use the other 2 lives to take you out. It's slightly overpowered, I think, but the people playing them have, you know, aren't very good at dealing damage with them, so they're kind of only a threat if they're left unchecked through the entire match. And I'm looking at a building, I don't realize that the building's there, so I'm going to put a free shell into his ass end here, or his turret apparently, and he's going to end the life of one of my allied Spectres. The Spectres aren't very good tanks. They're just something you can play in this mode that Wargaming pretty much Indian gives you, so you can actually play this mode if you don't have any of the other quote-unquote monster tanks available in your garage to play. But yeah, there's the other Inferno tanks. They go out of the game and then they come back into the game. That's why you saw their icons disappear from the top right, the quote-unquote enemy team, what would you even call that? Lineup. Sure, why not? We've got a Goranich sniping, no, a Dragon sniping in the back, because he's super productive for the team. Oh, they are penning me. They're barely doing any damage, though, so that's fun. Yeah, the Kaiju might actually be the most overpowered tank here, as far as alpha potential. The Goranich gets to, like, snipe and use its gun like a howitzer, and it's weird, and I'm pretty sure it has arty-like capabilities where if you aim with it, you're basically looking through an arty. I don't know. I didn't play my Goranich. I just unlocked the Goranich today, or 2 days ago, as part of the Monsters Among Us event, or op. So that's cool. I don't really plan on playing it that much. I'm pretty sure that shot should have went in, but RNG wanted to screw me, so it flew over him. And if they rushed, there's probably nothing I could do, because this thing's turret traverse is just that bad. I get a free hit into the Dragon. I need to just focus down one of these people, because I need one of them to die at least. I'm like, should I focus down the Dragon? And he's like, no, I'll finish off the Inferno to your left. Just try and take down this other Inferno, and I'm like, okay, I'll target an Inferno with a damage gun. Oh, by the way, yeah, I mentioned the gun stats changed. Guess what the gun stats are for the Kaiju? 0.20 dispersion. So stupid. Oh, it's so funny, though. And, like, my ammo rack gets damaged there. I do not want to be, you know, the person to blow up because of a damaged ammo rack, so I fix that immediately. He takes out the other Inferno, hitting us on the side, and then I want to put some free damage to this guy before he can get into position, which I do very easily, because that thing's upper plate is trash, and oh crap, no, I can't aim down on that guy. There we go. I don't know what he's doing, actually. Why is he flooring it? Oh, yeah. We had a tank destroyer in the back, a Revenant, doing absolutely sweet fuck all to those guys the entire time. So good on him. Glad he's finally getting focus fired, because he deserves it. Or maybe he was helping and I just couldn't see. I don't know. But yeah, this game mode, pretty fun for like maybe 10 matches, but if they want people to play it more, or want to give people another reason to play it, they should make the crew boost, instead of ×2, it should be like ×5. Just because of the limited what is it? Availability. Yes, the limited availability for the tank. Or god damn it, for the event. It just doesn't last very long. It's 4 days, and then you get this for as long as the event lasts. So yeah, 4 days. I'm fucking just running over my own tongue right now with words. Sorry, English is hard for me at some points in my life, and this is one of them. But every time you fire this gun, it makes like a multitude of screaming souls sound, and I love it. It's cool. I love it, and the flamethrower just sounds like a flamethrower. But this tank Awakened is like 10 out of 10. Super Gucci. Besides the fucking bad chassis and turret traverse, but that's about it. Armor's decent. They can still bounce shots off of it, especially the front, and it just speaks to me. And I know I'm getting detected, but I have a good. My partner said he was like somewhere in A6, and I guess he moved up to. He moved up actually to E6 instead, and I didn't realize that. And I'm just going to keep popping up because I'm waiting for him to fire to tell me where he is. And I'm like, oh, okay, that Inferno just put a shot in me. I might as well finish him off. Nope, I can't. He went back down the hill. So I'm going to start flooring it where that shot came from. Wait for him to shoot again. And then we're going to see what happens. I think he tries to pretend he's dead. Nope, I'm going to try and... what? You can't tell me that I put a 800 round shell into that guy. Or 800 HP shell into that guy. That was crazy. Wow. That had to have been from somebody else as well, right? But yeah, he's pretending to be dead, and then boom. Yeah. Good try, pal. And then I set his ass on fire. So that probably helps me a lot. That probably racks him and damages his engine and all that and other nonsense. And I'm like, oh, baby. Did I bounce off him there? That sucks. I'm a little bit on the limited HP side of things. He outmaneuvers the fuck out of me. But it's fine. It's fine. I can still get him with my flamethrower. He keeps putting... Oh, so instead of my reload being 0.32 seconds for the flamethrower, it's 0.63. Ooh. I don't know how he died there. I'm pretty sure he had more HP to spare, but the game just kind of ended subtly. Oh, we capped. Did we cap? I don't know. It's the best for me in a Monster Mash game. Very pleased with that result. But yeah, all the tanks have different specialties. This event comes only once a year for like 3 or 4 days. So yeah, boost the crew boost exponentially. Wargaming, that'd be pretty cool. I will say though, I appreciate the fact that you can use any nationality crew for any of the Awakened tanks. That is very awesome. Very cash money of them. Hope you guys enjoyed the double feature. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.